Hello! Yeah, do that. I'm also gonna turn down the music a smidge. Yeah. Hi! Hello! I'm just gonna close some things really quickly, and I want to make sure that something went off. Great, I don't have to reset that. Okay, think I'm good. Think we're all set now. Ugh. All right. I hope everyone had a good weekend. I need to recenter myself. I think. Okay, I think that's good. Also, while I was away, hi, Brew. Raven, an orphan, uh, Nocturne, and Project 80. Thank you guys for your follows while I was away. I hope everyone had a good weekend. I don't know. Does everyone have more week off this week? Or is it no? Is it this? I don't know. Because tomorrow's July 4th, right? So I was thinking they would have like extra time off this week? Question mark? Or they're just getting the 4th off. They're like, here, have Tuesday till Wednesday. Okay, cool. Good. Probably for the best, honestly. We're gonna continue with Final Fantasy 16 today. I have two more character profiles coming out on Wednesday and Thursday. I'm trying to stay on top of it. And I'm trying to keep them as spoilery free as possible. Ah! That guy who happens to be super. Thank you for the 30 months in a row. Thank you for using your Prime here. Continue to enjoy your badges and your emote. You're almost Fat Frog. Almost. You have two more. Two more badges till Fat Frog. You didn't have to call me a nerd. That was unnecessary. Uncalled for. Jesus. Honestly, maybe it's deserved. I think I called you guys tampon strings one time. So, probably deserved. I probably earned that one. There. I can't remember in the context that I said it. I think you guys pissed me off. I don't know. Let's not talk about it. It was a long time ago. Oh, wait, no. Or was it fuck nuggets? I can't remember. I tried to come up with really clever names to call people. And they're usually not that clever. If anything, everyone's probably just super offended. You wished I did wish that your bacon burned one time and that every croissant that you got was stale and the jelly was old. I did wish that upon all of you. But I can't, I'm not gonna be bullied by chat. Like, listen, if you guys can dish it, you can take it. That's my rule. Because the last thing we want is someone who's like, I can't believe you said that to me. Wait. Like, no. If we dish it, we take it. V-Love, hello. Welcome. And to be fair, you push me to my limit, and then I have to. It's all the dad jokes. You guys ruined me. And I never want to hear them again. I'm almost at that point with the grimace shake. I never want to see one of those freaking memes again. I'm so sick of them. Everyone ingesting a giant purple man and then turning into a monster. Thank you. It's still in the works, but this is just one of my outfits. But I still have a lot that's being done to it. But I want to get used to my facial expressions and actually speaking well and pronunciating things. So I figured I'd just use it and get the practice. You didn't see the Meat Canyon video? Oh my god, no. What was it? I haven't watched Meat Canyon in a hot minute. The last time well, actually, I guess I have watched him in a hot minute because I watched him dissect that Colleen Ballinger video and basically make fun of it. Thank you. Dad jokes on hold, building up. I mean, listen, I just get really tired of people calling me mommy. Like, the mommy sorry meme is totally fine. Like, I get it. Meme, ha ha ha, cringe, ha 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 ha. And that's totally cool because we laugh about it and we're like, oh, that's so funny. But when you're serious about it, I'm not your fucking mom. No. Absolutely not. Mo. Nar. Absolutely not. I even ran the tweet I posted by Meow and Stacy and Rose because I was like, I need to make sure this isn't like offensive because I'm always worried that like I'm gonna come off as like too mean or something. And they were like, no, you're fine. That's not even controversial. And I was like, great. Sent. Just your disappointed father. That's it. Plus, I feel like they're way more funnier jokes with like dad memes. I can ask you guys if you're winning. I can leave for milk and maybe come back. Maybe not. Who knows? I can tell you I'm gonna go throw the ball around outside. And then you're out there by yourself for like 5 hours. Later, Super. Thank you for the sub. Have a good rest of your day. Sorry you're not off, considering tomorrow's July 4th. Oh, I guess I should do a quick recap of what the heck has been going on in 15. So the last time we played, we entered into a 5-year time skip after we defeated, or didn't defeat, but after we destroyed the Mother Crystal for from the Holy Empire. That's basically the rundown and the gist. I worked that day too. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry you're not off. I don't like 4th of July, so I feel bad when people actually have to work on 4th of July. And I don't like it because I hate fireworks so much. They're annoying. People want to set them off in neighborhoods with a shit ton of trees and they're not careful. I just bleh. The only time I like, well, I don't even like fireworks for New Year's. I don't like fireworks, period. They're awful. They could go. I could do without. I like, I forget what it, was it, China? I can't remember where, but I saw like a drone show. Sorry. I saw a drone show where they made a like dragon fly around. It was really pretty. I wish we would do that. Why can't we do pretty things? Just a random firework exploding or maybe making a heart. Like, what a snooze, you know? We need more than that. Alright. Make sure that's fully turned up. I know you guys can't hear anything right now. The game's, I don't think it's making any noise really, or barely any noise. Bada bop. Alright. Hello, Raven. Squaw. The squaw. That one sent me. I love it. Nah, you're cool, Raven. Thank you for the follow. You followed like 21 hours ago, so thank you for that. Scraw! The scraw. I love it. Oh, God. I don't know what save I was on. I'm level 26. Okay, action-based. Yeah. I have to remember. There are two different ones. Also, for anyone who wants to know, who hasn't played and wants to play, the action-based versus the story-based is different in the fact that the, like, icon fights, some of them are totally cut in half. So you don't do like a huge portion of the fights. I noticed last night when I was fighting Ifrit, that it cut, like, it basically went right into the action scenes. So right when you're doing like the cinematic clashes, that's all you got from it. It cut out the other half of the fight where you're actually like doing moves. And I'm assuming that's for most of them, though I do remember slightly fighting Garuda, but I still think there was like no repercussions. Like if it got to a certain point in my health, it would have went into an action cutscene or cinematic clash, so to speak, and then that would have ended. So those are the differences if you are debating like which one to play, or if you even want to play this game. Hang out on my shoulder? Oh no, but the claws, my shoulders are unprotected.
Otto will want to know what happened in Cosness. I expect he'll be in the mess.
Look at that good boy. Torgal's like the best part of the game. Alright, and also this is the new hideout. So our hideout from before got destroyed. I think because Titan thinks that Sid beheaded Benedicta. I think that's what happened. So thus then our entire hideout was destroyed because he sent like a spy and they caught us when we were coming back. So now we're here, and Sid has passed away because we were fighting some ancient evil.
Look, it's Sid.
Who may or may not have been calling to us. There's a lot going on. But there's a lot, and then there's a lot of nothing. It's very weird.
Ah, there you are, Clive. Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sent his thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers
Also, sorry
we
if you
saved
can
showed
hear
any
me
interest
drinking.
in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army. Should be back any day now.
But who the hell is the Republican Army?
If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
Is that the Dalmekis?
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen.
That must be the Dalmekis, because the Imperials
And I'm
are
sure
the
she
Holy
has her
Empire.
reasons.
Let's talk to our favorite. You're wondering what this new board is behind me, aren't you? All in good time, my fearless friend. Oh no. Is this a hunt board? Oh no.
I
Not more hunts.
trust I'm not intruding.
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
I love that a lot of these clothes are
Is that so hard to
literally
believe?
things from Final Fantasy XIV.
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here?
They're gonna cover it?
Long
Oh
though
my gosh.
Sunbreak's dominion over northeastern storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the Crystalline Dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's Head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is
Oh my god,
spilled?
there are 4 different factions. I thought we only had 3.
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall
Oh my
consider
God.
ourselves even.
I should have known there was a catch.
Even.
Just for you to talk to me.
Right.
I could have read this
Return
for
his
free.
volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was adequate.
So, I think
suppose
the
it wouldn't
one in
hurt
the
to visit our
water,
resident historian.
we haven't met yet. Which would make sense, and I wonder if they're Leviathan. Because that would track. I don't think we've seen Leviathan yet. We've seen Odin. We've seen Bahamut. Who Bahamut was very pathetic. And I know that's mean, but he was so small. He wasn't the Bahamut we all know and love. just a little guy. We miss our big guy. Hey, finally, I can come in here. Sins of the Desimacais. The illustrated history of the twins. Tales of the founder. Okay.
Old Tome said the hideaway is built inside an airship.
Oh, I didn't mean to talk to you, kid.
Norseman Harpocrates.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
Ready? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same. But alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such.
I've heard a ton of people aren't following the story very well in this game.
That said, I'm
starting to think I know why. And I've actually been going through and reading like a lot of what he tells me. He has like a little thing, a menu that pops up. So I read through all those.
I'm sorry.
Please.
And I don't think other people are doing that.
I'll send word to our associates.
But I feel like you shouldn't have to.
Furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
Not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
There's literally one here. What do you mean?
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh
What?
far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them. However well they hide it.
We have a
Titan
Moogle.
took much
What do
from
you
us that
mean?
night. From some more than others. And the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day.
Can only certain people see Moogles?
Gav will be back soon.
Let me talk to you
I should
again.
get some rest while I can.
My knowledge is yours. I have a few new notes that might
Maybe we
interest
have
you.
something on the Moogles.
What subject shall we consider today?
Persons of interest, maybe? It's not really a person, though. It's a Moogle. Lay of the land, Mr. Bestiary, maybe. Never mind. I guess Moogles aren't real. They're fake. They're not real things. I'm not reading that. I think when you just pick things up, it auto puts them in the thing when you talk to him again.
Solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Otto stole us. All right, I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
Who is she? She was cute.
What What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
Just have a plan. Have you been to the toll? I hear a new ship.
When are we gonna get a chocobo? How long have I been playing this game? Don't start a cutscene. I need to look at something. Almost 18 hours in. And I don't have a chocobo. Did I forget her? Oh, wait, is that the lady from the clinic? Is that the clinic lady? Is that her? Cause I sure did. I forgot all about her. Ah, yes. The Republic play. The Republic army marches on the Empire at Twinside, and the men of the Rock have been summoned to the front. Something big is brewing, I reckon. I'll see you're done to wear upon my return.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar and Hugo Cooper's
Why did I
charge.
even read it?
With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance. The one we've been waiting for.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
Yeah, what Tifa 2 said.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
Okay, so they do know about Joshua.
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima. If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Are you stupid, Clive?
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does.
I'm sorry, how is he gonna recall the exact part where Joshua basically absorbed Ultima? And then be like, he's gonna be after that thing.
To a world without mother crystals.
No.
To Sid.
I just wanted to take off my glasses. Joshua! Literally my favorite character. Him and Torgal.
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to...
You interrupted our wine time. How could you?
We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well.
Oh, Martha? Oh. Our mother took her. Let's be real. Our mother fucking took her because she hates us and she doesn't want us to be helped.
What would make Martha leave the
If
rest?
I'm right. If I keep calling the game, I don't know what I'm gonna do, guys. It's happened like 4 or 5 times now. I don't know if I can take anymore. Funnily enough, I think the girl who did the motion capture for Tifa did Jill as well. Alright, let's go to the blacksmith. I haven't been doing anything with my weapons.
What do you want?
We got a flame tongue, a Leviathan bolt, 11 bolt, I guess. I don't know why I said it weird. And storm cry, which that one's better. That one's the best though. Sure, I'll take it.
It'd last you a good while.
All of these suck. All of those
Anything
suck.
else? What do you need? You've forgotten already, because I haven't. Still. Back to work then.
But what about upgrading my gear?
You told me fire forge without a crystal or a bear.
Can I not do that anymore?
Does that one have blood on it?
Is it business or pleasure? Coin purse weighing you down?
I love that they're all smoking cloves. Oh, coral sword's actually better than what I have on currently.
You got out else? I reckon I can find a buyer. You got out else? Is that all?
I'm gonna be real with y'all. I don't think crafting does anything. I thought I was supposed to be able to craft with you. I'd like to craft. Okay, reinforce. There we go. I don't need to do any of that. I can't do anything with the swords I bought. Okay. Huh.
Anything else?
Okay. Well, that was a nice fleeting thought.
Have we any more knuckle?
I'm so confused with how gear works, but I really don't even think gear matters. To be honest, I don't think it really does anything.
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive.
She vanished
Something's not
because
right.
my mother
You
kidnapped
think
her
this was planned?
and is
Of course
holding
it
her
bloody
hostage
was. Ever
so that
since
we
East,
come
the
to the
Empire's
Holy
been tightening
Empire.
its grip around the
It's her
Duchy's
plan at
borders.
work.
They've strung up everyone who's ever set
She
eyes
knows
on
we
her
destroyed the
runaway,
crystal.
claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore.
My only
peace
other
or
theory
seek
is
to
like,
power. And now it
I
seems
don't
like the
think
bastards have turned their
the Holy
attentions to the
Empire
poor
knew
bear
about
who's weak
Ultima.
enough to stay
I think
put.
Ultima is the one who's been
Naturally,
kind of
old Martha
beckoning
could see the
to
way the wind
Clive,
was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
but on the off
now she's
chance
missing.
maybe
If she's
the
fallen
Holy
into the hands of the
Empire
Empire,
knows about
we could be
Ultima
next.
and is like
Couple of
trying to
curse breakers
lure
are
Clive
already
there.
on their way to the inn.
Maybe like
should
promised
help
him
speed
ultimate
up the
power or some
search.
shit. I don't know.
But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Sounds like a very
worry,
evil
Otto.
thing to do. Yeah.
I'll make sure everyone
Get
gets home
others to
safe.
do your bidding so you don't have to actually do anything. World map. Oh, there's a quest here? Where? Oh, on the pier. I love motion blur when I'm not moving.
Welcome back, Sid.
Damn blighted bilge.
Is everything all right?
Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's roses.
The lake water doesn't agree with it, then?
That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium, that slurry will keep eating away at the timber like young Tech does our lemon tarts. Suppose a coat of pitch might
Why don't you
stave
use
off the
metal?
rot for a moon or so, assuming we had any pitch, which we don't. Not any bloody
Because I'm assuming it eats away at the land. And yeah, the land produces metal, but it's pretty deep under. Does the blight also affect metal?
Of course, Obolus. Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost.
Well, I'm glad someone round here sees
We
it
just
that
gotta
way.
think bigger brain,
To make
guys.
pitch,
That's it.
you need pitch trees. But in case you haven't noticed, live trees are one of the 1,000 things sorely lacking in the Deadlands. Now, I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway and it just
sounds easy that.
Alright, thanks for your side quest. Caulk and Brawl. That's the name of this quest. Wonderful. Good old cock and bra. I mean, caulk. Caulk? Caulk. Caulk. Oh. Oh. Annabelle.
Easier than felling a forest, I said. Trees don't have teeth.
I really want to learn how to use Sid's power. Oh, okay. I think I get it. I think I understand now. You like lock on and then let it, I guess, charge, and then it fires. Oh, I need to spend my points. I haven't spent them in forever. Oh, that's why Ifrit didn't have any abilities, because I hadn't bought any. I was wondering. I was like, man, Ifrit kind of sucks. I didn't have anything.
Time to head home.
I want to look at this. Okay, so one, two. Maybe fit like 3 circles between Garuda, Rama. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 5. So this can maybe fit 5 more. Maybe. Unless I just am super messy and didn't count right. But I think I can fit 5 more. So 5 more icons? Okay, so we want the coral sword. What do these do? Residual wind aether, though it failed to span. I don't know. I feel like the ones that they kind of give you are kind of good, because then you can just kind of sit back and not really do much. Alright, so we completed that quest. Let's go here.
What happened here?
Come on. We need to find the others.
I'm sorry, Sid. We were too late.
Yeah, there's no way that our mom doesn't know that we're Sid, quote unquote.
Sid? What said you'd be coming?
I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials ascended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
Culling. I vaguely, can't remember what cullings mean, but I vaguely remember it in Dragon Age. They would talk about the culling, and I think it was something that the Imperials would do, or in their world, you know, like the soldiers would do. So I wonder if they're doing like something for the bears that can do magic. They're doing like a culling there.
Cole is right.
Because that would be one of the only things I could think
It was a
of.
message.
But a culling.
And I feel like culling was like them
property of
doing
the Empire.
mass drugs
The
or
garrison
something.
wouldn't have the authority to act alone.
Or like their
Orders would
version
have
of
to have come
drugs.
from higher up.
Anything catch your eye?
Not really, man.
Much obliged. Take care out there, eh?
Oi, look sharp!
Hey?
I had a chocobo. Oh, they found turfs of Martha's hair? What the hell?
Look. Up ahead.
So none of y'all just walked?
Are you
Like,
hurt?
oh my god.
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields?
The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds, poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then they may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
I love that this just reeks of. No one just kind of looked behind them. They were like, oh man, Martha's gone. Where is she?
Some sort of twisted joke.
Where is she, guys? And no one just like walked
And they fought to defend all her citizens.
5 feet down the
Seems a step
road.
too far. Even
Where
for
could
the
she
Empire.
be? Weird. It's like she disappeared. That's crazy. You know, at least our mother, or whatever, didn't like kidnap her or some shit.
Company.
At least I didn't call it again. Ooh. Yeah, I don't think anyone's alive here.
There might still be someone inside.
Oh god.
No.
Damn it.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offense.
for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long.
Damn. Like, wouldn't they? Well, I guess not. Never mind. I was gonna say, why is no one like informing them when they fight us? They're not like, man, Clive's using Garuda. Also, he's using the Ramah. Like, that's a little weird. I feel like you shouldn't be able to do that. Oops, I didn't mean to use that.
Is that all of them?
I think so.
Easy day.
I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
I feel like we're wishful thinking. Ugh.
The abbot.
The bearers died protecting him. Calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Oh, okay.
Clive. He's breathing.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only.
I was about to say, I was like, Clive, that's a lie. Not all of them. The ones here are dead.
The Black Shields will return. The cuttings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her. Tell Matt to beg Cid's aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
I shall.
Cid! Where are you? Cid!
In here! We found a survivor!
Clive. He's gone.
We've laid the abbot to rest. But the bearers... they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains.
We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix Jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting.
So I'm assuming the culling is something that the Imperials were doing, and that they were essentially sucking all of the magic out of the bears because they don't have a mother crystal anymore. So you can only use magic if you are a bear? Question mark? Maybe? At least that's what I'm thinking. I think that's how it works. Can I get over there from over here? Thank. I don't want to say it, because it's gonna sound mean. But, Sid is, or Clive as Sid is not doing a very good job. Right. Oh, a hunt! To get money I don't need. Cool.
Do you think it's spotted us, Torgal? What am I saying? Of course it has.
I find this actually hilarious. This is literally hunts from 14. For anyone who didn't know, Yoshi P had a hand in the game. If you were unaware.
Too slow. Nice try.
Uh-oh, I got Doom, I think.
Too slow.
Oh my god, did I actually die? Wow. Huh. I actually didn't think there were any repercussions in this game for battle. Wow.
Try not to move.
Oh my god, I gotta do all that shit again? Or no, I don't. Okay. Wow. Hmm. That's crazy. I think I went the wrong way. Yep, I did. Hmm.
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
That's actually funny. It's funny as I died. At least now I know that there actually are repercussions for fighting.
Take care out there, eh?
Oi, look sharp!
All this time I thought there wasn't. I was like, oh, it doesn't matter. We'll win either way, right? When a hunt's harder than Ifrit.
Thank you, Founder.
Oh god. Okay, so it's the Doom.
They've killed my bearer.
And they call themselves our countrymen.
I don't have anything to nullify Doom, so I guess I don't fight him. What's up, Pony? How are you? Like, I don't think I have a ring or anything that nullifies it. Let me see. Also, I did not equip these. You don't believe there's a ring for it? Oh, that sucks. Oh no, I hate that. No. Well, damn. Oh,
Thank you, Phoenix.
just got to get out of the circle. Oh, okay, it's a circle. I thought it was the thing around me. I thought he was just like auto casting it. All right, one more try. What did he just cast? Oh, I gotta know this. Yeah, there we go. I just needed to focus.
You didn't see that coming.
Gross.
That must be the bridge.
feel like
So
that's
shall the
probably
waters
not
cleanse
good
thee
for the
of thy
water.
burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
As if I'm gonna walk back there. Nope.
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
No one survived then?
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
She hates you.
Picking what goes on in that woman's head. The job for someone with more time on their
That's
hands.
her whole thing.
Right now,
She really hates
swords
you,
and
Clive.
men to wield them, preferably big ones.
It's not hard.
Those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people. They're in for
man.
a rude awakening.
Clive is...
Oh, before I forget,
Clive is clueless,
a stowage
man.
from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
At the very beginning, he literally said, "Good day, mother," and she turned up her nose. Like, what else do you need, Clive? Like a written note? Or...
Try not to move.
Oi! You handy with that sword of yours? Course you are now.
On a side quest.
What? You saved.
Whiteheart. That's quite a name for a chocobo.
I mean, he was half awake when she was like, yeah, give him to the Imperials. So she has to know that his mother basically was like, take him. I don't want him. So she has to know that he was betrayed. Or Clive's father was betrayed, right? He has to know this.
One of a kind. Speaking of brave birds.
That's That's ambrosia. Oh. We're gonna get our baby. Oh man. I'm here for this quest. Yeah, like it makes sense for him to know that his mother was in on it, right? So to make sense of it would be, one, she hates Rosaria. She like hates that they still like you because she hated him. So therefore, because they all think Joshua's dead, except Clive knows he's alive, but everyone else thinks Clive's dead. So therefore, the Rosaria leadership role would go to Clive. And
these chocobos aren't going down without a fight.
She would hate that because she hates Clive. So it's really not that hard to realize why she hates him, you know? That's my baby. That's Ambrosia. Fuck his mom, yeah. His mom's a real see you next Tuesday, man. I hate her.
But I reckon someone will
But
pay
Clive
good
is like, is
coin
he dense?
to
He
mount
knows she
your
hates
head on
him.
their wall.
Not around here, they won't.
Oh. And why's that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off.
I'm about to. You don't hurt animals.
How about we hurt you
I won't
both?
take that.
All right then. But don't say I didn't warn you.
Get him.
Damn, really ganked that guy. Yeah. No one hurts my little sweet chocobo. Unacceptable. Combo queen. It's only because of the ring I have on.
You're safe now. White Heart, I presume.
Whiteheart? No. That is not Whiteheart.
Do you know her, boy?
I mean, you get a lot of combos on your own because the game just kind of gives them to you, but the ring helps you stack them more. It helps you quickly change through the cycles. I was about to say, this is the Ambrosia. What do you mean, Whiteheart? This is our baby.
It is you. You survived.
That's our baby.
And you found yourself a flock. Oi! Is it over? I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on. Oh, you sorted the bastards then. I knew you would. And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully, they did. And not only that.
I love our bae. I'm so glad. I know, this is my favorite quest too. Anything to do with animals. I love them.
I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mount. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are.
Our baby.
A bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
Well,
Oh no, sorry. I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are. You done right by me.
What is it, girl?
She wants her master back, I reckon.
I just want to hug her.
Told you.
And the other two.
It seems our pals agree.
I want to hug them all.
Is that it? You want to come with me?
Well, bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight. The lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight. Oh, stay right where you are.
Oh yeah, true. Cause he was the guy who like talked to us slowly before, I think. Look at our baby. We gave our bad bitch an eye patch. I love it.
Doesn't
oh
she
man.
An handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
Ah, a few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old Whiteheart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides. Don't you worry, we'll get along just fine without her. You hear that, Whiteheart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now. You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you. That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my car on the road, didn't you? No, that can't be right. That fellow was a bearer.
Must have been my double.
Oh, must have been, eh? Oh, that'll be the excitement getting to me. Silly sod that I am. Pay me no mind. Anyhow, best be on my
Stop
way.
talking so I can pet the chocobo.
Good luck to the both of you.
It's all I want.
You take care of your flock for now. I'll call you when I need you.
No, where'd they go? Where am I? Where? After 18 long years, Clive has finally been reunited with his faithful seed. Okay. I want to pet you though. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why didn't the dog get a chocobo too? I'm so happy. Oh, Ambrosia, I love you.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Oh, damn. Ambrosia kind of fat. I want to pet Ambrosia and feed her like I can the dog. Bro, I don't even know where I'm going. Oh, I gotta return to the hideaway. I got so excited. Our chocobo better be here. Where are you? Chocobo. Move.
Think it's alright to touch him?
I don't know. You go first.
Pet him. He's a good boy. Why would you not? We love Torgal. Torgal's a good boy. Then we have our sweet chocobo. Use this.
Finish with that log so we can call it a morning.
Well?
You better have a chocobo pen. Yeah, see, like the backyard. This could be our pen. That was the best quest. I knew we were gonna like eventually find Ambrosia because like you can't have a Final Fantasy game without chocobos. And that was probably the most Final Fantasy thing I've done. Let's get my chocobo back.
Ah, Clive! Oh, I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
While the two nations beat their shields, the rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the mother crystals.
Huh? I thought we did that already.
4 mother crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome.
Ah, okay, okay.
Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rosfield.
Lord Byron Rosfield of the 7 High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait, Rosfield. And you're a Rosfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune, along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
Can I want to say what we're all thinking. This is literally the guy that's in all the trailers for Final Fantasy XIV, the warrior that they kind of just make for all of them. This is him, and this is just Final Fantasy XIV single player mode. Aw, she's happy to hear about Ambrosia. Me too. I love Ambrosia. It's all I've been thinking about ever since I actively play 14. It's all I can think about. When I kind of saw him and I paid more attention to it, I was like, this is just the fucker that's in all the trailers, the NPC dude that Yoshi P created. And Yoshi P made this game, so that's all I can think about.
Here for another of my lectures. How may I help you today? Of course.
Oh, what the fuck? Ugh. So you gave me another profile thing? This is present day. So this is just another profile thing.
Here you are.
What?
The state of the realm is ever-changing, Clive.
So Martha's all
Hmm. Clive, there you are, Kupo. I've been looking all over for you.
What's the matter, Nectar?
What's the matter is this, Kupo?
The hunt board. It's where the Cursebreakers post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts. Those that might pose a threat to our operations if they were left to roam free. Just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be dealt with later. Was that what you wanted to know?
Of course not, Kupo. I already knew all of that. And that's why I need your help. As I need to remind you, Kupo, I am the mightiest of all Moogles and no fiend. Okay, cool. I'm never gonna know what he said. I need you to slay them all,
Right.
Kupo.
Well,
I need ultimate power,
leaving your
Kupo.
mightiness aside for the moment. The people of Valisthea are going through a lot already. What with the Blight and the war. The last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them. Perhaps I...
This is just going... Okay, I'm gonna go over this real quick because I've been thinking it since I've been playing the game. And I have a lot of issues with this Final Fantasy because this is not a Final Fantasy. So, right now, my issue with this game is that this story seems really good. Even though it's very European history with a smidge of a Final Fantasy twist on it, it's a good story. I would have loved this as the next chapter for Final Fantasy 14. I would have loved it because after Endwalker, they're going to be doing something completely different. This would have been a great thing to do. The fact that I do not have party members, I barely need to equip Clive. I feel like equipment and all of that junk is totally useless. I don't feel connected with any of these characters. Reading the lore and the codex stuff is super interesting because I like learning more about a universe. However, I never feel like it should be necessary to have to read those lore books in order to understand your fucking game. Ever. And I feel like a lot of people get lost on this because they're not reading the codex or anything, and they're not kind of keeping up with that stuff, so they're getting confused. And after I finish this game, I'm gonna do a review on it, and I'm gonna do Final Fantasy 14 explained because I have been reading the codex. But this is not a Final Fantasy 14, or this is not a Final Fantasy game. A Final Fantasy single player game has certain components that I want. I want a party. I want gear that matters. And I want the side quest to feel like actually part of the story and not just stupid ass errands. I hate that. I don't like that all of the cutscenes, all the side quests have cutscenes, and I feel like that's pointless just to pad the game time. I don't think that's important. If they were actually important side quests to the story, like the Ambrosia thing was, that's great. There's not really banter between the party members when you're running around, which that's whatever. But I don't feel connected to any of these characters. I don't like Clive. I sort of like Jill, but she's just Tifa. Her character model is literally Tifa, and I can't see past that. Clive is literally the NPC guy from 14. Torgal's great. I love Torgal. I don't do much with him. Because he's a party member, but not really. So, I feel very disconnected with the game. but I like the story. And it's really a letdown. The fact that there are hunts in this, I do this shit in 14. I do it every week. I don't want it in here. It worked for 15 because it was a way of kind of still connecting with the guys because you would camp along the way. So you felt connected. There was the camping excursions. They had the little things where you, once you hit a certain level with them, like they wanted to do certain things like cook a special dish, or like Gladius wanted to go like fishing with you. It made you feel more connected with them. And that's why, even though I don't think 15 was great, I actually felt connected with the characters. This one is just like, let me go play single player Final Fantasy 14. And that's kind of all I'm getting from it. And it's just making me a little sad. And again, don't let me ruin a game for if you're enjoying it. If you're enjoying it, I'm so happy. Like, there hasn't been a game in a while. I hope you're enjoying it. And if you like Final Fantasy and just like, if you were into 14 and you're really into this, that's great. But to me, this is not hitting what I want from a Final Fantasy game. To be honest, I feel like the last Final Fantasy game I played was 13. Because even 14, it's sort of it's Final Fantasy, but it's because they can do like a big Mod Podge of all of the other Final Fantasies and kind of put it in there. So it's like scratching everyone's niche itch for all of the Final Fantasies because they put it in like raid form. But 12 was, I didn't like 12. 15, I don't really consider a Final Fantasy 15, or I don't consider a Final Fantasy, but I think it was at least better than this, if that makes sense. It feels out of order. I feel like the whole Ifrit thing and Clive coming to terms that he was Ifrit should have happened way sooner than it did. And then kind of announcing the big bad after that crystal part was weird because now it seems super unimportant because none of us know what Ultima is. So there doesn't feel like an immediate threat to anything except for we need to get rid of the crystals because they're causing the blight. If that makes sense. It feels very out of order. I'm sorry, I'm done complaining. Do I turn that? Oh, I don't. Oh, I literally just look at it. Okay, cool.
Oh, Clive. Welcome.
And Clive is so fucking clueless.
The Patron's Whisper? Does that mean...
I'm not gonna get over him saying, I don't know why my mom is so mad. I don't get it.
It's just
because she hates you, dog.
Blackthorn
Like,
has his hammer. I thought a new name might liven things
she
up.
turned her nose up to you.
Catalogue every item that arrives.
She got irritated when you spoke to her.
The sender has specified are to be presented to you personally.
She don't like you.
Would you like to see if we have any? Your benefactors are a generous lot. Here you are. You earned this. Come again. I may have more for you.
Clive! Quick look.
Oh, that's the side quest.
Doesn't sound like...
So yeah, I wish there was a little more order. I wish I had a party. And I wish the story wasn't so padded. with like silly side quests and more in order. And I just kind of give you the lore in a more digestible way. Because going around having to read everything, while I'll do it, not everyone's gonna do it. And not even I do it in 14. Like, I skip the fuck out of 14. I don't care what is going on at all. I'm just like, whatever. Urianger is gonna explain something to me for an hour. I don't fucking care. Bye. I gotta go. I just want a pointy shooty and run around. That's it. Let me do bard things. That's all I want.
Won't be long now, Martel.
Even if they wanted to do this, like, if you only have one character, I wish they would have let you kind of pick what Clive was.
Nice being the bearer of good news.
So instead of being like, I guess he's like a warrior. If you wanted to keep it in the tank family, like, let us pick between Dark Knight, warrior, where we use like an axe, or a paladin where we use like a sword and shield. I think that would have made it feel a little bit more Final Fantasy, instead of this random NPC guy do Devil May Cry things. That's about all I can chalk it up to. Me use fire. Fly around in air now.
Did you come through the forge today? It smells like a still. It would explain blacksmith. And you say Sid built this place?
This isn't
Perhaps they're old.
a chocobo area. Oh, also, last gripe. Because I've seen people say this, like, oh, the environments are so beautiful. One, they're just repeat clusters, and this guy doesn't even move. It's a giant JPEG. Oh, is it moving? Oh, it actually looks like it's moving now. Another part, no, it's not. No, it is. I can barely tell. Never mind, my gripe is unwarranted. I could have swore the clouds didn't move. I was like, are we just looking at a giant JPEG in the sky? Though I guess that's true to real life. Sometimes I feel like I'm looking at a giant JPEG in real life. It wanted to call me out. It was like, bitch, will you stop complaining? Fuck. It was tired of me.
You two look like you could use something to eat. Here. Courtesy of Martel.
Teehee. Like this. This is a side quest. I should not have to have this much dialogue delivering somebody some apples, you know? But to be fair, I shouldn't be delivering these apples at all.
I hear there's trouble in Rosaria.
At least we got Torgal, am I right? And now Ambrosia. We have our two babies. The only other thing I want is for Joshua to be king. And, not die. But I have a feeling he's gonna die. But so, well, I guess Sid was kind of a main character, but not, he wasn't super important. So, maybe they'll keep the really important characters alive. So, I mean, I can take or leave Clive. I kind of wish there was like a way to fast travel around here. Stop it. Stop it. I know in my head he's not, but I want him to because he's one of the few characters I actually like. He's had the least dialogue, but he's been the best character when he does show up.
And you say Sid built this place?
And you say Sid built this place. I can guarantee you that Clive did not build this place. I'm gonna be 100% real with you. I don't think he understands hammers. Also, this would have been a lovely place for me to pet Ambrosia. Every day, I'm cucked. What's our clinic? Yeah, I get it, but at the same time, like, just call him Clive. You guys know he's Clive. I guess it's to essentially show people like that this is what happens. Sid never really dies. He just passes along, and that's why Sid's in every game. But we kind of already knew that. There's really no need to really explain that to us. We've all been playing Final Fantasy for quite some time.
Doesn't sound like anywhere safe.
Yeah, I don't like that the crafting's unimportant, but
Everyone used to live in
I have all these mats for things that don't make anything very good. Because it's not like I'm outfitting a party, you know?
I have a few new notes.
I would get it if I had to outfit a whole party.
You wish to study the tomes?
And world map.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia.
Why did you say eyes like plural like he has two?
Besides, he has a knack for that.
That was mean, Clive.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best
You
left to
didn't have to
dominance?
do him dirty like that.
Especially should one of his beloved opportunities
No reason
to
at
grow
all.
and change present itself.
You need his eyes.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
Hmm?
We will face it together then.
To the end.
Come on.
What past? Like, she was forced to
How far do you
do
think your mother's reach extends?
her crap
Will we
because
find
they were
the
gonna
same
kill
tragedy in
like
the
her
South as
country
we did at
women.
Martha's Rest?
I feel like, you
More than
know,
likely.
it happens.
Which is why we should
You gotta
hurry.
do what you gotta do to keep people
There are still many
alive.
settlements between here and Port Isolde.
Especially
We'll
after
visit as
you'd
many as
seen
we
so
can
many,
and hear
like,
their
die
stories.
and perish.
Starting with the village of Amber.
Can you stop talking? Let me run and you talk. I don't know why they have to slow down. Yes. My baby.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Oh.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! Nothing but loyalists.
Jill, look.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
His eyes weren't even open.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
I wonder what it could be.
Fancy dancing a gallows jig
I
like the
wonder
miller's
what
son?
our mom, who hates Clive, could possibly be looking for.
Excuse me.
I wonder.
But what was all that about earlier?
Weird.
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There have been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants...
Yeah, I
the
wonder
Empire
who she's
gets.
looking for.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black
Yeah, it's
Shields
definitely
will pay
us.
good coin for information on the culprits. You'd have to be dull as a sack of stones
Yep.
to think you could take on the...
We're going
What a
over for
shocker.
outlaws. How do you like that, boy?
We're the ones that she's looking for.
Welcome, stranger. There you are.
I don't know what else to spend my money on.
Much obliged. You won't be disappointed. Much obliged. You won't be disappointed. Fare you well.
You seen him, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen them, didn't you? At least I think there was a Black Shield. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Orchestrians,
Was this
yeah.
the first time they visited the village?
What do you think?
I feel like that's all there really is to spend your money on, aside from like potions and stuff, but they stock you up pretty well before you go and fight something important. But I guess if you're doing those hunts, maybe to buy stuff for that? Question mark? But
I don't know.
Also, I can probably change my items out. I don't use this. So, oh, fuck. I had to shortcuts. That's what I meant to do.
But we need to find out.
Oh, well, some of them are like this. They're all the same accessories, but I mean, I don't know. I don't buy them. I don't need them.
I know that. What do you want?
To be honest, I think everything sucks that I buy. I bought like one good sword at the beginning of the game. And then I bought one this time around, but a sword I had on me that I guess I got from something was actually better.
You want to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
Because she's hunting you, dumbass.
But your presence puts us all in grave danger.
Clyde, why are you so stupid?
Master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down,
you literally hear, man, there's someone going around
some might call it submission,
causing all of this trouble and killing the shield, like the black shields, and you know, defending the bearers. Who could that be? Well, I've just gotten auto items. I haven't bought anything to replace my
These
gear.
people live with a knife to their throats, in the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, it's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well,
whoever
they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosaria would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
This feels so pointless. Who are they looking for? I wonder. Who's been going? Who was the last person we killed?
And directly into the path of whoever.
Who was it? I wonder. I think it may have been a Black Shield while we were defending the bears. I think that may have been the problem.
What do you think is waking them? The mother crystals collapse.
I have an idea. You're not going to like it.
Get him!
Sorry if you guys hear the controller vibrating.
Over here!
Hi
More
guys.
of my mother's men.
What's up?
This one.
Get him! Over here!
This one.
Go for it!
Yeah, man, I wonder who they're after. Not me. Could it be me?
This one. Over here. Stick 'em.
Oh no! I hate when they have baby dragons, because I don't want to kill the dragons. I like them. Okay, I was like, can I even get over there?
Go for it. Get him.
Uh-oh, blood.
Blood, Clive.
And still wet.
I feel like the blood is a little too red.
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
You know who we are. And still, you would bear your steel. Why then, we owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords
What, is that their
we
new thing
swear.
now? Is that they just want the world to perish
Say
in
that
darkness?
again. I'll show you a true shade of Rosaria.
Yeah, I kind of miss the big money chest. But I feel like, nah, I guess 15 had some of them. But, they were really satisfying to find at 10. Because I always felt like I was broke at 10. So finding a chest with, like, Disney money in it felt really good. It was like, damn, Titus is making dinner tonight. Oh, there's a healer. Who's the healer?
Get him. This one. This one. Over here. Attack. This one. Get him. Stay down. Go for it. Over here. Over here.
I miss my victory song. Ba-da-ba-bwah.
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you. We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Ordeal. Guardians of the Flame.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
Before that, I saw a sparkle back here. I don't think we're in that much of a rush. Just gotta grab my little sparkles.
Find something, boy. Death.
Oh, found her.
Oh.
This was my mother's doing.
Yeah.
But why? Why would anyone...
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
Oh, Clive.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it. We should go.
Yes.
Bro. She hates your guts. It's not madness. It's power. She literally only cares about her bloodline. That's it. She hated you. She only liked Joshua because he was the Phoenix. If he was not the Phoenix, she would have hated his ass too. He's killing me. I am gonna go get some more water really quickly and I will be right back. All right, I'm back and I got jerky. I need a little snack. I need a little snack. God, my chair is so obnoxious. I'm sorry. Yeah, she did marry her own cousin. All because she wanted to preserve her bloodline. Man,
We can't leave them here like this.
Europe was weird.
But if the Black Shields have made it this far south,
Because that
they
shit
may
is
already
so
be in
common.
Isolde.
Ugh, sorry, I'm trying not to be loud. Let's marry our first cousins. And then they wonder why the weird, like, brother-sister stuff starts. And it's like, I don't know. Maybe because y'all are allowing each other to marry your cousins, which is weird. Bruh, stop.
We're approaching Buick Bridge. No, I
The
doubt
whole
the
intro
Empire
to
will
her,
let us
like,
cross over to
just...
Rosalith.
They made it very easy for you to hate her. I know it's loud. I'm sorry. I want a piece of beef jerky.
I did, Mummy. I could hear him shouting from down the
They
road.
tell us there's a curfew, but then refuse us
Passage to the provincial capital is restricted to Imperial Army personnel.
They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home.
Look at the sleepy chocobos. So she's not even letting anyone in? Damn. She really said, fuck you guys. Sleep on the ground.
Over here! Go for it! This one.
Time to fight.
Get him! Go for it! Get him! Over here! Go for it! Stick him!
Oh my god, how many crabs are there? Two went from like 4 to real quick.
The Lazarus. What happened to this place?
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better. We should start with the main gate and see where that gets us.
Oh, okay.
That's the main gate. And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in.
So she really just was leaving everyone, saying fuck you guys.
Voice friends dogs they are! You can't ignore us forever!
Let us in, or we'll die on your doorstep.
Better out there than in here.
More than enough reckoning.
Fuck off. I'm the chinless bastards. Those crystals belong to us all.
Chinless bastards.
I said, where were you, filth? Back to your sties. Cut you down where you stand. Destroy it.
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in.
Like that way I just was.
I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. But Lazarus... We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. The entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
As long as
Also, isn't she the Empress? Why is she all the way out here?
The good news is we haven't seen a
So the
single
king
black shield since Old Hill.
just like get a baby and then was like bye.
This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
Not abandoned then.
Oi! Visitors!
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out.
I was like, they're gonna let you leave, bro.
Not.
Damn.
I've only ever seen one man fight like that. And he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
Oh, damn.
The blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be. I was there when you died.
Hey, wait, is that the homie that joined us on the first thing?
Forgive me,
I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us.
So we just kill some people who were on our side? Great.
Founder, it really is you.
It is. So wait.
Aw, hug.
We can speak inside.
Okay, we didn't kill them, we just bested them. I was like, I murdered that one guy that I just like fucking slit in half.
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire. But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though.
Yeah, what a guy. I would,
the duchy's few
even though we saw him
remaining
burn to a
out of the
crisp, I would have
Imperial's
preferred the
clutches.
Lord Commander.
The Cullings.
Just because he seemed like he was very on our side, and it would have been nice to,
The foul
you
work
know,
of the Black Shields and their mistress.
have a dude who really dealt with the same people we did.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her. Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord, but in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And, since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son.
Sir Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge.
Then so do we. Make ready.
Oh wait, he's gonna think Wade. Or not Wade. He's gonna think Joshua.
This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that. Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
And we at yours.
So, Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
Oh, Wade. How the hell did you get out of the Phoenix Gate?
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
The real question.
What is it you require? Of course, my lord.
Tell us then, Sir Wade. What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buick Bridge, and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
So Wade, the bearers from Aldale have been laid to rest.
Very good. Now make ready for battle.
As you command.
It's kind of weird that they're acting like we knew this guy a lot better than we did, because we did not. I went on one expedition with this guy.
Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
Damn, she's gonna be pissed when she sees me. I wish we could dress as Elwyn to haunt her.
May the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Because I feel like that really would have stuck it to her, you know?
We track down the bastards.
We dress up as Elwyn, show up in her bedroom.
Suffice to say,
really haunt her
ass. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
Low key, I'm kind of feeling like replaying Final Fantasy VII, the remake. I have the one with like all the Yuffie stuff, or the DLC or whatever, that I've never played before.
On your command, my lord.
What is it now? I told you!
We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame.
Ha! You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields? Then come! Die along with your flame! For Azaria!
For Azaria!
Oh man, they're gonna be
Your petty
pissed
revolution
off in a
ends
minute.
here. On these our swords we swear. Over here! Bloody hell! Reinforcements from the far bank!
Another wyvern to fight their battle for them.
Oh, not a weavering. Yeah, I never played the Yuffie stuff. I finished the game for Final Fantasy VII Remake, and I kind of don't want to replay it, simply because I feel like I apparently got an ending, or the combo party that not a lot of people got, where I got Barrett. I got like Barrett, and I got Aerith and Tifa. I think I got Tifa. I can't remember. I think it was. I know it was Barrett for sure, and I know Aerith was there too as my healer. But apparently a lot of people didn't get Barrett, and I was like, you gotta. How could you not get the homie? The one and only. Like, if I'm gonna get anyone, it's gonna get Barrett, my guy. My ride or die, my good time boy, of course.
A noble stand, albeit a misguided one. In taking it,
You have but proven our point. That this land is in dire need of cleansing.
Oh, that was a shitty entrance. The entrance for the Dragoon at the Phoenix Gate was better than that. Bruh, you suck. Not even interesting enough to get a good intro. Yeah, not hot shit. He's actually doing a lot of damage. Loser. Got him. Now I can talk shit about him again. Not even getting a good intro. What a loser.
I don't see any more.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud! My, Lord, perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again. I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it, as we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die, and her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
So wait,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
So we killed everyone, then we're gonna leave? Huh. Okay.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is
Oh,
why
that
he
sucks.
remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience. Especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter. It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
Isn't that risky?
I shall wear it with pride.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it. If only
I wish he wore
Tyler
all
had
of
been
his
here to
little
see
enamel pins on his cape.
Or the Lord Commander.
And we just kept adding on to it.
Thank you, Sir Wade. If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
Oh,
How
that was easy.
accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance.
Why would we tell them who we are? What?
Right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit. Clive Rosfield died long ago.
But the
And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue.
So the mom lied. She told everyone he was dead, knowing she gave him to the army. Wow.
You would mock me as well?
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to her serene holiness, Saint Sybil the Unshod. Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
This is cute, but he could have just showed them the blessing of the phoenix. Cute though.
Curse thee, infectious flax wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still?
This is
Very
cute.
well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy
Oh, he's
charge
crying.
once more.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Meadow in the twins.
Oh.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy.
Ah!
It's really you.
Crap.
You always were fond of that scene from The Saint in the Sanctuary.
Hi, Side Fury. I was about to be crying in the club. Thank you so much for the raid, cutie. I hope you had a good stream.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Oh my gosh, once I learn
Inform
how
the
to
kitchens.
slash.
There'll be guests.
Oh
We
man.
dine immediately.
But Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on,
You're crying in the
Sid.
club raids? Oh no, I'm sorry. Thank you so much for raiding. Oh gosh.
See that you use the good plates rather
Oh man. It was just such a wholesome moment.
So you arrive late to one of her
That's been like the cute. Well, besides Ambrosia, that's been the cutest thing that's happened.
Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side.
No, I totally
These
get it. It's
atrocities
actually
are a
cool
new
in my
low.
room today. So, please
Something has
go cool
changed.
down, drink lots of water,
I
and
don't
don't
know,
overheat.
but
Thank you for the raid.
The woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster.
You guys follow Side Fury.
better or
They're lovely.
worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
On your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing.
This has actually been the best part of the game so far.
This about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy. But now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my...
He's gonna die. It's quite unfortunate.
This will
I
be
like him a lot. But I can guarantee you the mother will hear about this and not like it. Because she knows Clive's alive.
Over there. Go on.
She's a fine ship, isn't she?
Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days.
Something on your mind?
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that Lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung a sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all.
Who's watching us?
I had become a monster.
Jill.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Thank you, Clive.
Now, Keith.
I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it. Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
No kisses? Man. The homies always kiss, man.
Only the Founder knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom. But Vivian could probably make an educated guess.
I didn't take you for
Something tells...
Oh damn, are we about to take on our culinary profession?
That monster's taken quite a liking to Lady Karen.
Did you come to borrow a book, Sid? You can't have this one.
Is there something I might assist you with, Clive? I have a few new notes that might interest you. You wish to study the tomes?
Man. I know, like, our uncle's about gonna die. I know it. Once they start introducing characters that are, like, just perishable, they're gone. They're gonna die no matter what. Little add-on characters.
Typical nobles.
How did we never hear
There are new
about
billets
these
being
Guardians of the
posted
Flame?
every... Clive!
Is something wrong?
It's Blackthorn. And if I'm honest, he ain't been for a while. Yet normally it only takes a couple of drinks to perk him. Something's getting him down. It's like he's not... I'm thinking he might.
Oh, someone said, okay.
Fine. If you think it will help.
Don't mind me. Just making sure the clouds were still moving. I'm assuming he's sad because, you know.
Karen.
Him making armor for us doesn't really mean anything. A new one. The hunt for what? Oh, do I gotta look at that listing? Where's the butcher?
How may I help you today, Clive? Is everything we've received and everything promised? You earned this. Come again. I may have more for you.
Back again, Lord Rosfield. I'm touched that you should find me such good company.
I don't.
It is not your company, but your counsel that I seek on this occasion.
Ever the charmer. What will it be today, then?
The Iron Kingdom.
You'll soon be setting sail for Drake's Breath, then, I take it. The mother crystal that rises from the boiling sea. There was a time when a true-blooded Rosarian had only to brave the waves to visit it. But then the Ironblood made their move.
Time for
As
a
you
history
know,
lesson.
The Iron Kingdom rules over the islands to the west of Storm. Or rather, its church does. But this is not the pragmatic approach to state religion employed by the Holy Empire to manipulate the masses. No, the Iron Kingdom is the literal embodiment of the crystalline orthodoxy. And so, if one is to understand it, one must start there. As the name implies, the orthodoxy holds the Mother Crystals sacred, and they do not take kindly to heathens plundering the objects of their worship for the means to fill washtubs and light lamps with frivolous feats of magic. Indeed, the faithful consider ether a sinful thing, a poison no less. And to them, a dominant is an instrument of evil, albeit one they have proven only too happy to turn against their enemies. Some 80 years ago in Northern Storm, Drake's eye collapsed. Soon after, in pursuit of ether and with the blight at their backs, the Northern Territories descended upon the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. And when the Shields of the Flame marched north to meet them, the Iron Kingdom spied an opportunity. A few short days later, the Crusaders landed on the island of Mount Justanus, home of Drake's Breath, and plucked it from the Duchy's grasp. Rosaria tried to reclaim it, of course, but to no avail. I doubt more than a handful of Duchy men have set foot on its shores in your lifetime. Nor are they like to again, under the Empire's stewardship, meaning the Iron Blood will keep their island, and with it, the foothold they need to march on mainland soil when next they spy an opportunity. The Mother Crystal is both the object of the Iron
So it
Blood's
seems like the
worship
Iron
and
Blood
their
are
gateway to
real
Pontus,
underdogs.
making Drustinus the holiest of
Maybe
holy
underdog's
lands,
not the way to put it.
from which the
they're
Orthodox
they're
Crusade
not the
shall
most
one day sail
successful.
forth to
That's what
claim
it
the
seems.
remaining Mother Crystals, or die trying.
My father.
I believe
my
that's the one with the Odin
I've
dominant.
traded blows with the Iron Blood for control of Drake's Breath. Had things unfolded differently at Phoenix Gate, we would have sent our entire fleet against them.
But instead, they sent their fleet against Rosaria, sacked the capital, killed the men, and captured the women, including Jill.
Yep.
I'd say you'd be forgiven for wanting a little revenge, Clive.
My only aim is to destroy the Mother Crystal. Then Thank you all the same. Not much else to do here.
It's
Let's see if Jill's ready.
interesting that he's not super, like, bent on revenge. Even though, like, a lot of bad shit has happened.
Typical note.
It's kind of weird.
Cowering behind their wall.
It will be over soon.
You ready?
I think so.
Jill. When you told me you had to come to terms with your past, you weren't talking about destroying Drake's breath, were you?
No. I spoke of Imran, the leader of the Crystalline Orthodox. The man who made me do all those unspeakable things. I'm going to kill him.
Oh, okay.
It's what I need to do to put the past behind me. What I need to move forward. And I know that I can do it. If you're there beside me.
Always.
And I'll be beside you, too. We'll bring down the Mother Crystal together. All while Sid looks on.
We'll make him proud.
It would tell me, right? Yeah, I was like, it'll tell me if this is, like, super important.
Useful trick. Freezing and thawing the spray to make mist. How did you learn to use your powers like this?
The Masters made me do it. When the Crusaders took to the seas, to keep the fleet's movements from prying eyes. I'm fine.
No, you're not.
Oh no, is she turning?
This may be the only chance I get to go back. My only chance to put things right. I have to do this.
Oh no.
Whatever the cost.
All right.
Well, Jill's about to die. Or at the very least, I guess she'll get injured and we'll have to fight Shiva, and then we'll absorb her power, and then she won't be cursed anymore or plagued.
The Iron Kingdom's Mother Crystal.
Drake's breath. Strong currents, sharp rocks, and ether floods. Let's not forget them. This island is a natural fortress.
But safety breeds complacency, allowing a single rowing boat to slip in unseen. The sanctuary is inside the mountain. If we follow the old trail, we should be able to enter by the back gate.
All right. Let's go.
Can I select her? No. I was wondering. I was like, can I really not select them at all?
I always imagined when I came.
All right. I think I'm going to stop here for today because I know when we get deeper into that, it's going to be like non-stop cutscenes, and it's almost 6 o'clock. So I'm going to go ahead and stop for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Side 3, thank you so much for your raid. Super Guy, thank you for your 30 months in a row. Raven, thank you for the follow. Orphan, thank you for the follow. Nocturne, thank you for the follow. Project, thank you for the follow. Yeah, okay, got everything. Yeah, and then we'll get back into it on tomorrow. I might start a little earlier tomorrow. I'm still not sure. But I'm thinking I might start a bit earlier than normal tomorrow. And I'm going to raid Meow Yen. She is streaming. Meow Yen is my art mama. We love her. She's always a good time. So you guys enjoy her. I'll see you guys tomorrow. So until then, stay cool, stay safe, and I'll see you all later. Bye!